I'm in Brisbane, getting ready for the couple 15Ks here at Cafe 63, getting a little couple $5 bacon egg wraps. Haven't got that much time before training, just saw it on the side of the road, and Cafe 63, always getting a cheap brekkie here. It's been happening. Had some time at Sydney, which was awesome, spent some time with Laura and Dave, and that was really beautiful, and did some training there, and really just keen to get back into it, keen to get back into some tournaments. Happy I haven't had too much time between tournaments. And yeah, just saw Fifey actually for a little shoulder treatment. It's just been getting a little bit of pain, nothing serious, just something that's been lingering for a little while. And honestly, if I ever have a lingering injury, Fifey is the first name that comes to mind. He's unreal. At Riverside Fitness, I'll give him a little plug, not that he needs it, he's busiest physio of all time, but if you have something you need sorting out, Riverside Fitness, Sean Fife. Hopefully we get a lot of match footage for you guys to watch. That means I'm winning matches, and yeah, let's get it. Just pulled up to Tennyson. It is Sunday. Quali starts today, but I'm main draw dog. Actually top dog this week. Bit of pressure. But yeah, really excited to have some tournaments in the backyard. It's freaking awesome. Sick. I could have played a couple 25s in Bali, and yes, they're 25s, but hard to turn down tournaments in your backyard, that is for sure, especially when they're not that often. Although the schedule for first year in Australia is really, really good. Been training pretty good. Changed rackets. Yeah, just getting used to those. Getting a lot more spin and power, which is really nice. I'm feeling a little bit strange. Like, I'm not totally used to these rackets. Like, I think they're really good for me and I really like them. Feeling a little bit of pressure at these tournaments. And again, just really trying to remind myself of the goal in every single moment and every single match and every single tournament is just control the controllables as best I can. Just try and notice all those things, all the worries and doubts, and try and not give them any life. Yeah, I've just been dealing with a couple little insecurities off court and trying to notice them and let them pass, let them come and go as they please. And yeah, just trying to make sure every time I step on the court, I'm giving my absolute best and I'm learning and growing in every single moment. So that will be the goal for the rest of my life. And this week's a beautiful opportunity to continue that and to show myself and that I have the strength and I have the ability to do something with my tennis and let the conquering of my inner world allow my rankings to climb. Training day done. First round dubs action on there. Row of empty blue courts. Main draw tomorrow, baby. That's the match court this morning. First on 10 AM. Beautiful centre here. That many courts. Undercover. It'll be a little bit different, so I'll get some little court time before I play to get the feel for it. First day, baby. Let's go. And that's Pat Rafter Arena. We're Brisbane International. That's a centre court for Brisbane International. Massive. So, how do you think I played today? Was it good?
Yeah, I thought you played alright, just getting your feet stuck in the mud at times, but you've been working on that, it's been getting better, and I was just proud of the way you stayed composed, and, you're trying to play the right way, maybe could have come to the net a little bit more at times, especially when the tide was turning in his favour in the second set, but you steered the ship in the right direction after going off course a little bit, so, yeah, I was just proud of the way you stayed composed and got the job done, so.
That was actually me. The cats don't talk, so yeah. Warmed the milk up in here. Got some cacao in there. Cacao, butter, salt, creatine. It's like the 16th night in a row having a cacao. Look at that. Up against Pavle in the quarterfinals. I'm showing this first rally to show you a couple of slices. That was the tactic going into this match. Playing the points with my tempo and not giving him a look at too many of the same shots because he's really, really good in the slot. Hits it very flat and hard. So I was trying to make him uncomfortable by hitting the ball low, shaping some as well. But I really continued my form from the last match against Camus. I was feeling like I was playing some of the best tennis of my life. It was just really flowing. There was no thought involved. I was playing aggressive. There was no obstruction between what I was trying to do and the outcome of it. There was no second guessing. There was no doubt. And as you can see, the rain, it started to come in, and we actually moved indoors after I win the first set 6-love, I believe. So here we are in Pat Rafterita, continuing the match. As you can see, you can probably see a clear difference to my game of like stepping down to keep my feet grounded and really just trusting my shots. There's so much less doubt riddling my game, and it's such a nice feeling. I can enjoy the matches more. I'm not so pent up with emotion and what ifs. I'm just going after it and feeling not as fearful of the consequence, whether my shot goes in or out, and just really enjoying the match, trying to become a better player with each shot. And it's extremely fun playing tennis in this way, and I feel like I'm an absolute sponge when I'm in this mindset. I'm learning so much through each match. An absolute deadly net cord, and up a 6-love 5-1, and this is match point for me. Pavle misses this to give me the match, and awesome performance. Let's go get it in the semis, baby. Really good match today. I've only played 2 really good matches in a row, but I've played really well, but it feels very within myself and measured and controlled. It doesn't feel like, that fluky week, I don't think. It feels like a very tangible feeling in my game. And what I've been working on, I'll put the camera down so I can explain it a little bit better. I've been working a lot on my movement, like nearly every single day I'll be doing some sort of movement, and it's not very taxing. It's not cardio movement, it's timing. It's really getting the feeling of the upper body and lower body working in coordination, trying to get the right leg or my forehand particularly to line up with my swing. So every time my right leg or my forehand, which is my ankle leg, makes contact with the ground, I want to be in the same spot with my swing to therefore just really make it super efficient and repeatable and the same every single time. And I feel like that started to click. I feel my feet aren't coming off the floor as much on both my forehand and my backhand. It doesn't happen, but on my forehand, I feel like because of that, I'm able to get my shot speed and production and everything is just more repeatable, much more balanced, much more within myself. And weirdly, the ball's going in the court more, and therefore I'm winning more. So that's been really nice to feel. It's nice to feel like I'm going in the right direction, and I keep working on my movement, keep working on specifically movement patterns, footwork patterns to particular balls, because particular balls have specific patterns that are the most efficient. So work on the specific patterns of footwork, and also the timing and the coordination of the upper and lower body. So, but yeah, again today just really solid. We're using my slice well against Pavle. He didn't particularly like that. He likes the one-dimensional pace, and just first couple matches in a while where I've really just kept a good level the whole entire time, haven't dipped. So again, another battle tomorrow against Shirashi. He'll be a very tough opponent, but really looking forward to it and feeling really good about my tennis right now. So let's get it tomorrow, baby. Come on. My view from my brother's balcony. Not bad. Not as good as the rooftop, but not bad. In Newstead, it's actually really cool. If I was going to live in Brisbane, Newstead would be up there. Alright, this is a suggestion of Marani Bazige. Measure dates and butter. Oh, and salt, but I'll do that after. Actually, no, salt was my idea. But that is a lot better than it looks, holy shit. My morning ritual. Come down to Evra Cafe, have a little coffee. Put the index finger up because I'm suave. And a large cappuccino, a a little large cappuccino with 1 shot of coffee, so I'm not having too many shots of coffee at the start of the day because I need 3 when I'm playing. So I don't want to become a Christian Langmo anytime soon. So trying to keep the shots of coffee down. And yeah, I think journaling is just a really grounding process, especially at the start of the day. I do it to thank the divine for all it's given me and all it continues to give me, for another day on this earth, for another day full of opportunities and challenges to learn about myself and to forego old tendencies that hold me back. And tennis is the battleground in which I do so, which all the demons come out, all the fear comes out, everything comes out. So the tennis court is my battleground, and just like to remind myself that it is the process that I need to be putting my focus on, and just reminding myself of what's really valuable in this tennis journey. And it's just, for me, it's just the building of character, the letting go of things that hold me back. And today I'm really excited for the challenges. I'm really excited for the fear to come up. I'm really excited for the nerves. I'm really excited just for the rallies, because I'm sure we'll have some sick rallies, especially in these conditions, me and Shirashi. So really excited for the big points, just to watch myself on the big points, and just to use this match as another just pillar in my growth. If I can do that in every single match, and I definitely haven't done that in my whole career, but I've definitely turned the page. So if I can continue to do it from this point forward, then I can be really proud of myself and learn the most about myself, and be a courageous parent and unconsciously download what I've learned into my children. I think that's actually been motivating me a lot. And I was actually thinking about that yesterday on the big points. Like, all right, what do you like? Do you want to be a parent? Do you want your kids to look at you and you had second serve returns and you were passive on them, or did you hit them and miss them? Like, what type of parent do you want to be? Do I want to download that fear into my children, or do I want to be a fearless warrior? So that was pretty funny. But alright, Shirashi today.
Yeah. I'm famous for it. I'm actually Keep it up, Dano. You're doing so good.
Finals day, baby. Another match on PRA. Not how I wanted to do it, but I did win the Brisbane 15K, the first one, against Derek. Unfortunately, I got to the courts and I didn't see him for a while, and so there was a bit of talk that he might pull out. So it was weird, like warming up, obviously nervous for a final, and am I going to play? Am I not going to play? There's part of me that really just wanted to go and do battle, but part of me that wanted just to collect the 15 points. But yeah, unfortunately, his shoulder is sore. Hopefully it doesn't affect him too much. Hopefully he can play Brisbane too. But yeah, I don't have the trophy with me, unfortunately. It's a nice little... I'll show it when I remember. But it's just a nice big silver dish. So yeah, it's only another 15K, but this week wasn't even about winning the tournament. What is feeling the best is the way in which I played. That feels much better than the 15 points or the trophy. So it's given me I was feeling really motivated and dedicated before, but it's given me a really nice boost in motivation to be able to continue to find that level and to make that level my norm, because I feel like, as I've been saying, it doesn't feel like a fluky level. It feels like just sometimes you just have an improvement jump, and I'm really confident that this week will really help me and be the catalyst for a lot bigger things to come. So Brisbane 2, here we go. I'm going to go to Sydney actually, see Laura for a couple of days, and then get ready for Brisbane 2. So can't wait. This is a local shopping centre where everyone's been going to. It's got Six Sushi, best banh mi ever. There's a banh mi place and there's a bakery that both serve banh mi, but the bakery does it way better. I'm going to get a little bit of lunch before I take on Jakey Denbo. Match before me is 3-all first set, so fuel the tank, not too much though, because I don't want to have it too full of belly before I play, and then get locked in for the match. In tennis, after a really solid victory against Dembo, playing some really good tennis again. Feels nice to be clocking in some good matches in a row. Let's keep it going against Volensky tomorrow in round number 2. Vamos. It's about 7:45. Just did a little mobility sesh after a good victory today. I'm proud of myself for getting in the gym, doing a little stretch. Had to surrender the monkey mind and its never-ending nagging impulsivity to get myself in the gym. I was pretty tired, and I had my mind going, it's just a simple gym session, well, mobility session, but I had my mind going, oh, come on, mate, you're playing good, it's alright, just rest. Just chill, don't worry about stretching, you'll be right, just stretch a bit in the morning. But then I remembered why I'm doing it, why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to master my own mind, and that's a never-ending process. And discipline is the key to the success of that. So it may just seem like a mobility sesh, but it's not. So yeah, feeling really tired though, really tired. And it's a fine line, definitely is a fine line of pushing yourself. But again, there's just been definitely a shift within me, and seeing this whole journey is just a mere vehicle to learn about myself and to master myself and to control my mind, because in controlling it there is true freedom. I think when I was younger, I thought true freedom and liberation was being able to fulfill every desire when it manifests, and to do that you need money and fame to tickle the ego. But now, yes, I'm probably still identified with those, and especially money. We need money, We can't get around that. That's just the world we live in. But I'm starting to see just the beauty in the journey and the process. And doing that mobility session just then is a symbol of my identification with the process itself. And yeah, success is therefore up to me. It's up to me in every single moment. I have a choice whether I want to be aligned with truth and with divinity, or go against the grain and fulfill the mind. And I'm going to choose as much as I can. I will forget to, but I will choose the process and divinity. And if I do forget, I will quickly remember. Alright, I'm here with second round diggers, played against each other, Josh Charlton and Jesse Delaney. What's the verdict, boys? What happened out there?
We got ticked today, man.
Yeah. I heard the umpire wasn't that good, or is that excusing? Or?
Umpire was alright. Unless it's 15:30 and you play a 40-minute line, then it's no good. Far side line is a bit rubbish.
Alright, who you got now? Okay. Oh, you got Jakey. No way. That's Scott Jones is Jesse's favourite player, so he hopes he doesn't match up against him. You got Jakey last time though, so I thought you got him in Guam. And then you played him again. Yeah. Sorry.
You should know that, the 8th zodiac sign.
The 8 what?
Zodiac sign.
No. I just want to watch Hayden Jones return.
Come on, mate.
8 zodiac signs? Is that the star signs?
Yeah. It's like
Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus,
7 letters.
fucking Scorpio.
What's after Virgo?
Scorpio?
It's the one after Virgo. Scorpio.
Cookie just, that's his thing this couple
What are you
weeks.
looking at, mate?
Biggest serve in the tournament. What's this guy's last name? Bruce Smith? Jack Bruce Smith, biggest serve in the tournament. Here it is. Yeah. Wow, Jonesy. Bunty on the sidelines. Just finished writing in my match journal. The match before me is, I think, 4-2 in the first set. After I do this, I'll meditate and I'll start getting the body loose, and as the match gets closer, I'm starting to get more and more warmed up. Feeling nervous, a little bit nervous as I have for every match, which is nice. Letting the body know that it's time for war. And I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling tired, to be honest. Yesterday I was battling that, and it kind of bled into my shot selection and just fading in and out a little bit of what I was trying to do out there, and lost clarity a little bit. Got a little bit erratic, but all in all, played a good match. So still happy with my performance, the way I'm hitting the ball, and the way I was still able to, remain positive and calm and get the job done. But today I'm just seeing the tiredness, really trying to allow it to trigger me into being super concentrated and not allow the tiredness to sway me in any way, shape or form. And just to not let it be an excuse to have rash shot selection or fade mentally for 5 minutes. And I'm just really seeing today as a true test of character, because I'm feeling this tiredness. So, and I really truly believe that it is a test of character, as is every match. So that's what gets me up and about, gets me out of bed in the morning for a match day. So bring it on, Enzo. Let's get it. Job done today against Enzo. I would say probably the trickiest opponent, maybe Shirashi so far in Brizzy. I don't know him or Shirashi, they both play very different. But I just felt pressure to go for the ball a little bit more. And it's a couple shaky patches in there. Went down love 40 in one of my service games, like just a double and 2 unforced, and another one went love 30 with 2 unforced. But besides that, pretty clean performance, and I managed to hold both those games, so did a good job to get myself out of trouble. But yeah, really pumped with how I'm playing, how I'm conducting myself mentally on the court, keeping really calm, really within myself, really measured, trusting the process. And yeah, red Wilson bags, ready to go for another day tomorrow. About to have a pub feed with Michelle and Clay, my parents. So that'll be nice. New haircut, new me. Tell me what you think in the comments. Up against Pavle. He'll be feisty, looking for revenge last week. And I'm expecting much more of a fight and a tighter scoreboard today. I did a really good job of making him feel really uncomfortable with my slice in particular. And yeah, I just felt like he was really struggling to find ways to win points repeatedly. And I was super solid, moving him around and just didn't give him much at all. And just building the points off my slice. So today I think, so we had a rain delay actually last time we played, and after the rain delay he was serving body more and trying to sneak off my slice more. So I assume that's the same advice he'll be getting from his coach today, Colin. So I'll be on the lookout for that, but more importantly I've got to focus on myself and yeah, just making sure I'm letting go of all the fear and just playing exactly how I should. Committing to every shot, using my slice, hitting it heavy to his 4E when I can, but not going overboard with the variation, playing really within myself and controlled, and most importantly just fighting for every single point, not letting my mind sway my focus in any way. So looking forward to the battle. Nerves have been floating, butterflies fluttering their wings, fluttering their wings. But yeah, looking forward to the battle on PRA. Beautiful court, so another cool experience to play on there. Alright, semi-finals of Brisbane 2, trying to keep the streak alive against Pavle. I knew it was going to be a harder challenge than last week. Last week couldn't really do much wrong. And today I was ready for a battle, dressed in my collared shirt, full business. And here we go, first point of the match. And he starts off with showing off his weapon, big first serve tee. And this is early on in the first set. Absolute monster point. Both trying to let each other know that we're here to fight. Try to give him a couple different shades of grey with the slices. Probably not enough, actually. Too many topspin backhands for my liking in this rally. You can see Pavle holds the baseline really well. Hits his backhand line super well. And nice hands to finish off the point. I felt myself a little bit tentative in this match for sure, especially in this first set. Pretending like I had something to lose. Joke might get from Pavle. Another one from Pavle. Vamos. Ali. And there's no scoreboard, so I'll just be trying to update you guys with the text on the screen. Or what do you reckon, second serve fault or what? That's when you know on Tennis TV when they show a fault first point, it's going to be a double fault. Fault first serve, it's going to be a double fault. And here I just gift Pavle the break back, serving for the set. 4 unforced errors in the game. And that is the last thing you want to be doing when you're serving for the set. And after serving for the set, I'm down a set point myself. 6-5 in the tiebreak. Pavle puts the pressure on. with an approach shot. He asked a question and I can't answer it. Second set here, I was really focusing on trying to play with a bit more freedom. I knew that's what lost me the first set, just that little bit of hesitancy, and I got off to a really good lead, 3-love, and that really allowed me to play more and more free. Because when you're up on the scoreboard, you have that little bit of insurance, and you can hit shots like that. And I really played an awesome second set, just fully trusted myself, and got it 6-love. And the goal for me in the third set was just to keep the same mentality, keep trying to play aggressive tennis, and that was what was going to build pressure for Pavle. The slider serve has been working really well for me lately as well. It's such a good serve for a small guy because it doesn't need the pace, and it can be just as effective as a tall guy if you can be accurate with it. You can see here, really taking the ball on, trying to get to the net, and taking the ball on and taking the scoreboard on 3-1 in my favour. Continuing my form from the second set, and the shoulders are feeling loose with that little break of serve buffer. Is that Leighton or Tui lob? Nice, back in behind him. And this is break point for insurance for a double break. Sneaky, little snake. I'm a snake. Couldn't get the double break. And the tide turns. Pavle has a break point of his own. And Pavle, really credit to him. He's not going away. But either am I. Another break point of my own to get the break back. Actually, sorry, this was 5:30 to go up 5:40 at 4-3, and that is potentially the worst call I've ever seen. And it's just wide. But he gets one of the break points, but now it's 30-40 for 5-3. Scary backy pass to get the 5-3 lead. Thanks for F as well for that call. That was big time. And slider wide to finish it. 6-7, 6-love, 6-3. Really good effort after the first set. Really proud of myself and a good performance. 3 in the third. Wow. That was gritty, I will say. Pavle played really, really well. Took it to me. I had a lot of chances to win easier. Had a serve for it at 5-4. I noticed in the first set lost at 7-6 and then really picked up the intensity and let him know I'm not going away. I'm just going to only lift my level. And got the second set 6-love. Was up 4-1 in the third. Break point for 5-1. Missed a honey hole back and return long. And then it got ugly again. Got broken. He was swinging pretty free. But yeah.
I mean, that's not the colour, but he put some like green thing on it as well.
Life on the tour, eh? Stiffen it up, mate. Got the stringers room in here. This is Tour Life. It's currently Saturday. I'm booking flights for tomorrow. I'm playing the final tomorrow. I'm booking flight for tomorrow to Taipei. One stop, 12 hours. So I'll leave tomorrow at 11:55 p.m. Arrive Monday morning, 9:55 to play Wednesday. I'll get a Wednesday start because I'm playing the final of this week. So main draws, the first round split over 2 days, Tuesday, Wednesday. So because I'm playing a final, and especially because it's in another continent, I'll play on Wednesday. But I'll be having to fork out for 2 of these flights because my dad's coming. So $3,000 just to get me to Taipei. So that's the reality of life on the tour. Finals day today, baby. Come on. One shot of coffee is doing nothing now because it's 2 weeks of straight matches. So literally just does nothing. Tastes like just milk. And feeling the nerves, feel it in my chest, bit of butterflies. I'm not as hungry when I'm nervous. Had to force down a little brekkie burger. And my breathing is more shallow and in my chest, so I have to remind myself to breathe in my belly and calm my nervous system down. And awesome opportunity to play another final, test myself in another final. And yeah, definitely got some improvements to make from yesterday in terms of what I can control, and then I think I let fear just especially in the first set and throughout maybe a little bit of maybe one game of the third, just let fear kind of apprehend me a little bit, and really, really proud of myself for staying super calm and getting the job done. So yeah, let's get it today against Jesse Delaney, absolute legend. Probably got the stiffest fascial slings going around, so I'm trying to get my fascial slings a bit tighter, but he's definitely more stiff than mine, so he's got me that department, but let's see if I can make up for it. All right, this is it. Playing against probably the guy with the tightest fascia in Australia. Either him or his brother. And he is in the way of me getting back-to-back titles here in Brisbane, in my backyard. He had a few really good wins to reach the final. He's playing some good tennis. Very sturdy backhand, really sturdy off the ground. Hits very flat. And it was going to be my job to make him feel really uncomfortable. Try and mix up the paces. You can see here, fair bit of shape over the net. And trying to get it out of his slot, because like a lot of players, he really loved it in the slot. And it was neck and neck until this moment. I had my first breakpoint opportunity to go up 3-2, sorry. And an unusual backhand error to get the break for me. But he wasn't going away. He's putting pressure on me. That was a really good shot. And here we have a break point for the double break. Just a bit of insurance. And I was really, really hoping for this point. As you can see, just trying to mix up the pace, not trying to give him the looks at too many of the same ball, because that's where he thrives. And I felt this match, and you can maybe see it with my movement. I felt like I was able to play the points on my tempo. And you can probably see that because it looks like I'm quite relaxed in between shots. I feel like he found it tough to get the points in his tempo and in his rhythm. I feel like I was able to change up the paces, kind of nudge my backhand, and wasn't really getting punished too much for it. But I was seeing the ball really, really well. Absolute watermelons after so many matches. And I knew if I could keep seeing the game clearly, keep trying to change up the pace and just moving really well, I knew Jesse was going to find it tough to construct consecutive points against me. So that was a goal, with also making sure I'm not getting too passive and allowing it to become an absolute grind fest. This is an absolute ridiculous point. Scary finish to the point. And you can see he's got an absolute deadly backy line. Tucks the arms in like James Duckworth and just has a really, really solid backhand. It's hard to find ways through it. Although I will say today he hit more errors off it than he usually would. And here we have breakpoint for me to take an absolute stranglehold in this match. Nice, really good there, option, taking it early, and I get the break, get rewarded for bravery, and that's been my big focus recently. And I did a really good job this match of trying to play brave, but also trying to play the right brand of tennis against the opponent. You know, it's one thing trying to play brave tennis, but you also have to play smart tennis, and you know, you can only beat the guy at the other end of the net. And I think I did a really good job today of playing smart tennis. Up 3 love. But Jessie wasn't going to go away. And finals have a history of being pretty strange. And just like that, after having such control, Jessie gets one of the breaks back. But I knuckled down and create another opportunity for myself to get up double break once again. And another unusual backhand error from Jessie. Oh, that was a nice point. And here we have match point for the back-to-back titles. And there it is, 6-2, 6-2. Allez! Really good match. Jessie put up a really good fight. And there we have it, the back-to-back. Vamos, baby. Trophy celebration. Enjoying a nice city view after getting the second title in 2 weeks. Ooh, shit. Really stoked. Bit risky. Holy shit. Now I'm going to case my phone as well. It's slippery as. I'm going to talk with the city in the background. Looks kind of nice. Yeah, really good match today. Really good match. A few loose errors at the start of the match. And I maybe could have jumped Jessie, but he started really well, started really solid. But once I kind of found my groove, I barely missed, and I just felt like he was finding it really hard to hurt me. And yeah, very good mentally. Really proud of myself for just showing up day in, day out. Feeling quite emotionally drained. 3 shots of coffee isn't really doing anything on the match court. That's how I measure if feeling drained or not. But I would say that's the toughest thing about playing matches, is it's not physically for me, it's more emotionally draining, because you wake up, you're nervous most of the day, for me anyway. And obviously matches can be quite emotional, having to keep yourself very calm in the midst of a lot of chaos in the mind, so that takes a lot of energy. And doing that day in, day out, you start to feel, I don't know how to describe it, maybe a bit numb, not as much get up and go and energy. But again, that's the beauty of this sport, the beauty of how hard it is. I love that part, how much it tests me in that regard. So I'm going to be tested for sure, because I'm on a midnight flight tonight to Taipei, playing another 25k, and then either 25k in Taipei or a Chinese Chally after that. So 2 weeks away, maybe 3, depends. If I do really well, I'll stay overseas and keep it going. But yeah, midnight flight tonight. Going to get a little gym session. That's why I'm at the rooftop, about to go inside there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in Taipei. Here we come, Taipei.